Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mind Your Own Business. I'm your coach, Dr. Erin, and I have a special visitor today sitting next to me. This is Maida. I thought it was her time for her first Pop Stars meeting. Isn't she lovely? Look at her. She's purple on the inside, like a queen. Can you see it? I'm like, do I start using it or do I just keep it on my table and look at it? So I'm starting to use her. But thank you for all the love that you all showed me, just that milestone in my life. And I'm like, Garth, I'm the most loved woman. I can't even tell you how loved I feel. So thank you, everybody. I'm just teasing with you. But okay, we're going to talk about quitting today, and we're going to fall in love with quitting. And we're going to talk about just the concept of quitting, what we've been told about quitting and winning, and how I see things quite different. And even in the network marketing space, I see things quite different. We're going to talk about the origin of the word quit, and we're going to talk about how quitting can actually be a radical act of self-love and self-preservation. And I think that we all need to start celebrating quitting way more often than we do. And I think by the end of today, you might agree. So let's just think about what we've been told about quitting. So put in the chat room, winners never what? Winners never quit. Quitting is for losers. Yes. Share in the chat room if you've been in a past network marketing company, what messages you were taught about what it meant to quit. And then I'll share the big one that kept me miserable for a long time. Yeah, that you were not good enough. I think we've been told that if you're successful and strong, yeah, you don't quit. You just don't quit. We've been told quitting is kind of irresponsible, haven't we? It's irresponsible. And then sometimes, quitting is being a pansy. Yeah, for losers, not good enough, you're weak. I know for my past company, I really thought that it really was an act of failure. Quitting signified the ultimate act of failure. I didn't just think that, it was the culture, and it's the culture in our country. It's the culture in just being humans. And I'll kind of walk us through this, but I literally was at a conference once, a big one with this company, 30,000 people in the big MGM Grand. And a speaker who was the top earner of the company, she's like, let's all raise our hands. And we did. And she's like, repeat after me. I will never leave you. And everyone did it with just a veracity of yes. So you can imagine how it felt to leave. And staying was not a peaceful, joyful, good decision for me. So it gets really confusing, right? So the word quit, this is fascinating. The word quit actually means, the Latin roots, write this down, means to set free. To be set free from. It also means, when you look at the root, to be calm and to rest. So the word quitting actually, let's get just really academic here, really started changing its form and version 700 years ago when the Industrial Revolution took place. And the whole purpose of being in a capitalistic industrialized society is our worth is based on our productivity. And so it became this thing where you punched out, it was quitting time. And that's where it started. Again, not really bad. It was just, it's quitting time. But if our worth is our productivity, then quitting gets a little wonky, right? Over time, right, it's become a thing where it has this really negative connotation. But yet, on the other side of things, when we think about, no, quitting we can think of that as a good thing. Like I quit smoking, I quit drinking if I'm an alcoholic, right? I quit a bad relationship. So I think that also makes it very confusing for us, because quitting, we know, can be this really good thing if we're getting rid of something harmful, and this bad thing if we're doing something irresponsible. Oh, she just quit her job, or she just quit on us, or she didn't try hard enough, she just left. So this was the mantra that I heard in many companies in network marketing. Fill this in. I heard it last week by one of our leaders, to no fault of his or her own, but they said it, and I don't agree. And it is this: the only way to fail is to fill in the blank, everybody. Quit. The only way to fail is to quit. I want to pose to you, I actually think there are other ways to fail. So let's think of how we could fail in network marketing by not quitting. How else could we fail? Put it in the chat room. There are actually multiple ways and avenues to failure in network marketing. How could you possibly fail in network marketing? Let's insert, how can you possibly fail in business? And maybe that will help you be a little bit more rational about it. How can people fail in business? Yes, to keep doing bad habits, not talking to people. That's my favorite one. That's the surest way to fail. So there's another option. You could actually never quit, but never actually talk to humans. You could show up for all the calls and never talk to humans. You could actually never start. I heard in Ohio, the start stops most people. The start stops most people. Most of people in network marketing never actually launch. Okay, you could do nothing. Oh, you could totally do it wrong and piss everyone off. So there's also this saying that makes no sense to me. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You absolutely can. And I'm here to train you how to not do so. Like, I take a stand for that, people. Like, you could absolutely say the wrong thing to lots of people. You could keep quiet. That's a really great way to fail. See, you guys, we're smart. So actually, quitting is not the only way to fail. Okay, so if we've established that, okay, this is what I want you to realize. Write this down. Successful people quit the wrong things for the right reasons. Successful people quit the wrong things for the right reasons. So let's create a list together of things that we probably ought to quit. Let's just start putting them in the chat room. I have quit posting and praying. I follow up on every freaking comment ever in my life, and it's made me have this massive success. Yeah, okay, quit being inconsistent. Quit my job. What else do you need to quit? I'm quitting posting and praying. Quitting fear. Love it. It's going to be there, so come along. Quit being scared of posting. Okay, so you're going to quit not posting. Okay, great. What else do you need to quit? What else do you need to quit? I'm going to throw one in there. Oh, depending on social media. Ooh, Patty, throwing down a truth bomb. Catherine's going to quit doubting. Jennifer Knoll's going to quit saying yes. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that. That's so good. Yep, I was wondering, Heather, quit wondering what people think, others' opinions. I'm going to quit basing my behaviors on this fear of what other people think. I'm going to quit avoiding posting videos. Okay. I am going to also encourage you to quit your addiction to consuming information. Raise your hand if you're like a little consumption addict, a little bit. You just love learning. Yeah, it's because you're successful, wonderful people. Like, we love learning, but at some point it becomes a problem, people. You've got to rein it in. Stop being addicted to consuming and start creating. Quit getting gadgets. Another thing people could quit is quit joining all the Facebook groups. You could join 2, and I'm working 2, and it's keeping me busy all day long. I'm going to work 2 Facebook groups for a year. What I mean by work it, like actually make friendships and get on Zooms with people. Like stop. You could quit the squirrel on the internet. You could quit scrolling all day long. You could go in with intention and actually like ninja move it, right? Okay. So there are many things we need to quit. Okay. So I want to share with you this idea. Quitting is actually an act of self-love and self-care, isn't it? Quitting is an act of self-love and self-care. Quitting is how you protect your dreams. Quitting is sometimes how you protect your goals. Quitting is how you protect your vision. Quitting is sometimes how you set and keep boundaries. There are people in your life you might need to quit. And I'm not saying just if people don't get it, they're out of your life. That is not what I'm saying, especially when they're your family. You cannot necessarily quit your family. But as adults, there are family members you can quit. I have quit some family members. It is a very, very radical act of self-love in doing so. You could quit talking about network marketing to certain people. You could say, whenever I go down that route, it never feels good. It never goes the right direction. So I'm going to quit talking to them about my business. I'm actually just going to talk about everything else in the world. Like you could quit doing things so that you can protect your boundaries, dreams, and goals. So can we all say, I am here on behalf of quitting. I am here on behalf of quitting. And I think it's got a bad rap. And I think one of the secrets to my success is I'm really good at quitting. Now, of course, there becomes this line in the sand of, well, how do you know if you're quitting for the right reasons? How do you know if you're quitting for the right reasons? And this, my friend, is the question that's going to change your life. Write this down. You're going to start asking yourself now, if quitting is to be set free of, you're going to start asking yourself this. Do I want to be free of this thing because it's hard? Or do I want to be free of this thing because it is wrong for me? I'll say it again. Do I want to be free of this thing because it's hard? Or do I want to be free of this thing because it is wrong for me? And the wrong for me is it does not bring me peace, joy. That also is the emotional feeling. I know, Cindy, you're praying while you're driving, and girl, keep your hands on the wheel. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel, because she's not doing it. That's hysterical. I love you. Seriously, you got to Marie Kondo, you're quitting. You got to say, I just made that up. That's hysterical. You got to say, does this spark joy? There are things, you guys, I quit everything I was doing to build APL Go. Kevin knows it. I've been talking to him. I'm being pulled into like, do the other things. I quit everything. One, because COVID kind of stopped it for me. I quit speaking, coaching, training, going to network meetings, all the things. I think it's turned out pretty well. Don't you think? COVID was my quitting angel. COVID forced me to quit a lot of things and gave me this year of complete, utter, focused urgency. Focused urgency, and your life will change. Okay, so this is the question. So do I want to be free of this thing because it's hard, or do I want to be free of this thing because it's wrong for me? So let's practice here. Let's unmute yourself when you're sharing. I want you to share, I'm quitting, and then share it. That's all I want you to do. And then we are going to respond as a group. We are going to say, congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. Write this down. Congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. Congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. So let's all unmute. Raise your hand if you want to share your first thing that you're quitting. I can't see everyone, so go ahead.
I have my hand raised.
Great, Monica.
Hi, everyone.
I'm quitting.
I'm quitting having negative thoughts about my potential.
Okay, and we say, congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. Awesome, Monica. Who else wants to go?
I am quitting expelling my energy on other people's dreams and not mine.
Congrats on
Congrats.
letting
Or
go.
let go
What's not serving you?
for what's not serving you.
Who else wants to go?
Dr. Erin, I'll go.
Okay.
So I am quitting watching my previous mentors in their Optavia journeys. I'm not watching them anymore.
Congrats on
Congrats.
letting go of what's
So
not.
what's not serving you.
I did that, Cindy. It's very, very helpful.
Did too.
Yeah, it's just, you just have to do it.
Yep.
Okay, who else wants to quit?
I'll quit.
Great.
I'm quitting hiding in my house online, doing just social media, and I'm going to get more out into the world.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Of what's not serving you.
Serving you. Thank you.
Time, Patty. Love it. Who else?
I'm going to quit feeling sorry for myself because I'm not where I want to be.
Congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. Oh,
I'm quitting buying all the products and stocking up my house with the products, and I'm going to start learning about them instead.
congrats on letting go of what's not serving you. Who else wants to quit? Nelda, unmute yourself. I can't wait to hear it. Oh, unmute, honey.
Oh,
Just sent you.
can't figure it out.
Hey, I'll go. I
Oh, there she goes.
like my-
We'll get
There, I
back.
did it.
Okay, go ahead, Nelda.
I'm going to quit allowing other people's demands to distract me from what I need to do.
Congrats.
Congrats on
Serving
quitting
you.
something that's not serving you.
Yes, Mom!
Kathleen.
So I am need to also let go of distractions that keep popping up in my life, like wet floors, replacing floors, moving things around my house.
Congrats
Congrats.
on letting go.
I'm letting
And
go.
what's
What's
not
not serving
serving
you?
I'll go.
Great.
I am going to quit multitasking and
I need
focus in segments of my day.
You are not a computer.
Congrats on
not.
letting
Letting
go
go
of what's not serving you.
Yvette, that's what I need to do. I like that. I'm spoken very clearly. Multitasking.
Anyone else? Last call.
Me, I'll go,
Okay,
Martina.
great.
I'm going to quit serving so many other people and start serving myself.
Woo! Congrats on letting go
Congratulations.
of what's not serving
Not serving you.
Okay.
Can I go?
Yes.
I'm going to quit doubting myself and keeping toxic people in my life and doing more for them than they do for me.
Congrats on letting go of what's not serving
Serving you.
Yes.
There is a saying that I heard years ago. There is good within you, but your good is found elsewhere. Catherine, there is good within you, but your good is found elsewhere. Lesson release. Oh my gosh. Okay, so go ahead, Joby.
Yeah, this is a tough one for me. I'm going to quit not being on a system for my eating and exercise. I just learned I'm off this weekend. I'm off because I have so many events. I didn't want to be restricted. But I went on a system for about 10 days to test something beforehand. And I realized at night, if I'm on the system, I make better choices all day long. And when I'm off the system, I think, oh, I'm free to make bad, like rewarding decisions. And I'm like, this is the coolest thing to learn, because while the system was restrictive, I went to bed earlier. I didn't snack late at night, which is my, and I lost about 8 pounds, and it works. And I'm like, this is just a moment for me. So this is great Dr. Erin, thank you so much. But I know now to be happy and healthy and life filled and to be on path, I need a system in that area of my life. So yeah, I am on Thursday when all this silliness is over. I'm going on to my system. So
I'm quitting.
Congrats.
What are you quitting?
Congratulations, Toby.
Congrats.
That's on
Thanks,
letting go
Something
of what no
Not
longer
serving
serves you.
it is no longer serving me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're bringing sexy back to quitting. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Feel it?
I feel the emotion in my arms and my whole body is just full of goose pimples.
Yay! So quitting is to be set free of something that is no longer serving you. Quitting is to be set free of something that is no longer serving you. Quitting is not the only way to fail in network marketing. We've established that, right?
Yes.
Right.
My definition of self-care would mean that you are living your life in a way that is with passion and joy and excitement. And you will never hear from me, you just can't quit this team. You will never hear that from me. You will hear the opposite, my friends. If you hate this, and you really, I mean, it's not just hard, you just hate it, please find something in your life that you love. This is nonsense. This whole, you got to stay and suffer through it and be resilient at the expense of abandoning yourself. That's not my definition of success. And I'm pretty sure it's not any one of yours. Now, is it hard? Yeah.
Hard's okay.
Though that's different, right? It's different, Joby. And you know, there are always things in your business, in your life that you will do that you don't want to do because it's actually good for you. Like eating clean and working out and posting on social media and all the things. That's different, right? So I hope this helps some of you and most of us that have PTSD from past companies. Can I get an amen on a Thursday?
Amen.
Amen.
I did not quit.
Amen.
I quit because I set myself free.
Yay!
And
Here we go,
let's stop-
Joby. Joby, yay!
Let's stop this nonsense that we are company hoppers. No, we are dream chasers, and I will quit this thing the second it doesn't serve the Oksol family and legacy. You've marked my words. I will quit this thing the second it doesn't serve my legacy, and I would hope that you would too.
Amen.
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 Like, let's stop the nonsense, people.
Yeah.
Stop.
Okay. Thoughts?
Oh,
Can I
Another-
just say something
Oh.
about quitting this company? I'm a baby at this, so I'm still learning, and I will be a rock star at this one day.
Yes.
But I will never quit, and I don't know about the company, but I will never quit this because I don't ever want to leave you guys. Because I love you all.
Oh, good. You don't have to quit us.
I'm never gonna quit you guys, but I could never. I think every day I'm just trying. I'm trying, but I love you guys. You guys are what gets me through this and keeps me going. So I will never quit you guys.
Oh,
love you, Catherine.
Yeah, it's a tribe.
Yeah.
Same here.
Dr. Erin, you know that I'm doing lots of planning for when we hit number 10. You know, I'm planting seeds, big seeds with really big network marketers, people I have a relationship with, but I'm planting and planting and planting and planting and planting. And one of the gentlemen is opening an insurance company in Canada, Kevin, in January. And he's clearly well over a 6-figure earner, maybe a 7-figure earner in this company. And I asked him, I said, are you doing this in addition or are you transitioning? And he said, you know, still bringing money in, but transitioning. And so that was the word we use instead of the whole quit thing. But it was really helpful to ask him with health. And when he said, yes, he was transitioning, which is the word the answer I wanted him to have, because I hope he transitions to us someday, or even partly transitions to us would be a monster event. But he said, yeah. And I said, you know, his name, I'm so happy for you that you're, you know, that all of us are growing, allowed to grow and change and, you know, do what sets us free and also what continues to serve people. And that conversation felt so healthy. And we both left that company, but it served us. That company served us really well, you know, during that time of our lives. And so I love the shifting that you're allowed.
What are other words for quitting? You just
Shifting.
said
Transitioning.
Transitioning, I feel good about. I like that word.
I love the word of 2020, which was pivot.
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 Segue.
Yeah.
Segue. Nice. Hard to
Move
spell.
on.
Move on.
Move on.
Distance.
Move forward.
Move
Yes.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rethink.
Reset.
Recalibrate.
What?
Recalibrate. Julie said recalibrate.
Calibrate.
Reset. You know,
Higher frequency.
Rebalance.
Mhm.
I like higher frequencies.
higher
Yes.
frequency.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what you all are to me, is higher
Refresh.
frequencies.
We could level up and quit. We could quit.
Level up.
Level up.
We could
Promotion.
refresh.
You know,
Reboot.
in corporate America, it's called a freaking promotion, but in network marketing, it's this like terrible thing that you do, right?
Well, when you're in corporate world at a certain level, when you get fired, it's not looked down on because you got this whole contract with this golden parachute that gives you like hundreds of thousands of dollars to land you on your next job. Yeah. And then when you go to your job interview and they're like, so what happened in the last company? Well, you know, we ended the contract and yada, yada, yada. And this is what I did. Nobody talks about being fired at that level, right? So it's kind of the same thing. It's that we're above the negativity of quitting. Quitting for us is a transition.
Promoted. I mean, I swear to God, I gave myself a promotion when I came to Scale Go. And when Garth left his job, they had a party for him in the break room. I'm like, why aren't we having a party for us when we found a way to promote ourselves and make more money doing what we love? We all just got a promotion, everybody. Whoop.
Yay.
Okay, I gotta go to my next call. Thank you for being on my
Love you, Dr. Erin.
Love you too.
I hear all about the website. Here comes all the information about our new website.
I just can't quit you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.